everyone to Time to Shine with Magpie. That's me. Woo. It's okay, you don't know who I am. Otherwise, the subtitle can't go back. How to enhance your stage presence. This is an interactive panel, so it'll be part workshop, part panel, where I will tell you things, and then you get to try it. Now, here's where you all say, ooh. Okay, so it's 8 p.m. You gotta really sell that you want to be here. So on the wait until I talk. Okay, so on the count of 3, we'll go. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Yeah!
All right, what are we gonna learn? Not me, you guys. What will you guys learn? You're gonna learn how to create a stage persona, how to enhance your stage presence, how to project without hurting your voice. As you can tell, this is, well, you won't be able to tell. My voice is not my voice right now. I had too much fun last night and I was not projecting. So you'll learn from my mistakes, and we'll just carry on with that. We're also going to work on how to interact with the crowd. It is a learned skill. It is not just a talent that you are born with. You are not born with it. It is not Maybelline. It is a learned skill. You'll learn that, and it'll become your personal mantra. We'll learn about how to talk to a general crowd. It's a bit different than talking one-on-one, and we'll also talk about announcing things. And I show, then you try. That is what's going to be on each slide. Each slide I will do the little bullet points. I'll talk about it a bit, I will model, and then one of you lovely people, if you want to try it, can volunteer, then you'll come on up, you'll try your best, and then I will coach you how to be better. Because what I want to see here is I want to see people grow and follow their dreams. Spread your wings and fly, little babies. All right, let's see what's on that next slide.
JK.
Oh! That makes so much sense. All right, why do you have to listen to me? Because you don't. You chose to be here, and I appreciate that. My experience is a lot. I am Magpie. That is my stage name. That's what I go by online, and I've been using this for about 10 years. That's a long time. I am 28-year-old Oda and idol. That means I'm old in idol years. Yeah, no, it's not old. It's idol old. It's like I'm a senior citizen already. I should be like retired. In the word, so here's what I want to do. Essentially, if you guys were all younger, this would be a lot funnier, but it's not. I think we're all around the same age bracket. If anyone here has seen RuPaul's Drag Race, okay, so RuPaul is the drag queen mother. I am going to be your idol mother, not in like an actual facility, but I am going to be there to guide you. You are the fledglings. I am the adult bird. I am Magpie's the bird. I like birds. It makes sense. You are the baby birds. I will vomit into your mouth. That would be weird. But I will teach you with words of wisdom. I have had 20 years of performance experience that includes being in theater productions as well as music performance. For 4 years, I was performing in a touring band in Texas. If you don't know reggae, I was in a reggae band and we performed statewide and opened for some pretty big reggae bands. Anyone here know Sublime?
Woo!
All right, there is at least one person knows. All right, so that is some live stage experience, which I'm drawing from with this. Also 5 years of acting. I like to act, I like to be on stage. I like attention, I'm a cosplayer. I'm an idol. I like the attention. It's almost like a drug. I did competitive UIL public speaking and I performed state and nationwide. That means I'm good and I like to talk. I like to hear myself talk and I think I'm fun. Also earlier this year I debuted as a solo idol. Woo! I like it. Which also means now I'm in this subgenre. I went from reggae to idols to niches. There typically isn't an overlap. I made it happen. Let's see what's next. All right. Starting up next, we're going to go with a stage persona. You might be asking me, Magpie, what's a stage persona? And I'd say, It's a lot of things. When you go on stage, you are not going to be yourself. The performance is from your heart, it's from your soul passion. But what you have on stage is a character. It's to separate the difference between you as a person versus the persona that you put on for the audience. If you were to see me outside of cosplay and idols and performance, totally different person. Because you need that separation and that mindset. Not only for a creative flow, but for a healthy balance in living. It's to ensure that there's not much of an escapism, and also when there's criticism, it's not to you as a person. It's so that you can continue to grow and learn as a performer. Oh, look, I even have that up there. Nice. All right, so stage persona, it's hard to figure it out, especially if you don't know what you're doing. What I do when I draw inspiration from just what I bring on stage, I draw a lot of inspiration from not only idols that I look up to, like Aqua. I love Aqua. I love Aqua. Queens. Couldn't be me. One day. But, slide. But I also draw inspiration from a lot of Western artists because what I am selling is mainly to a Western crowd. I love punk, and so I draw a lot of inspiration from my stage persona from the lead singer of Green Day and a lot of other punk bands. Rock and roll, baby. With your stage persona, also ensure that your stage persona is age appropriate. This is something that I am mainly selling to teens who are younger. Anytime that you are doing anything and selling it to a crowd, you have to make sure that it is age appropriate for the audience as well as where you are. If you are 18 and doing something that's maybe a bit spicier, that's not always the way, queen. You have to make sure that it is where you are at mentally and developmentally. Otherwise, it is unsafe for both you as well as the audience. Hey, come on in! Woo! Come on in! Woo! All right! There you go. But that was just bringing the energy right there. Okay, back to what I was talking about. Thank goodness for those little dots, because I forgot. Okay, so I talked about don't be spicy if you're under 20. Otherwise, it's a whole floodgate. I don't think anyone here has to worry about that. We're all adults. Okay. Go hard, live your lives, queens. Just make sure you know, no kids in the audience. We don't need the stripping. And the kids, it does not mix. I have not had that experience, but just be safe. All right. So when you are making your stage character, whether it is similar to who you are as a person, or if it's a brand new character and doing a little bit of like, role playing, what I like to do is start with a basic character archetype. We all have our favorite like older sister characters, the stoic ones, the shy girls, the bright and bubbly like cheerleader types. If you look up just on Google, standard character archetypes, just look at them and see if there's any that speak to you. Whether they're the type of character that you're drawn to, ones that you see yourself most in, take that and then build them. Does that make sense? If it doesn't, you can shake your head. I will not take it personally. We're getting it? We're getting it? All right, good. Okay, so then, what you do once you have that character archetype, you're gonna get your typical characteristics. Then ramp it up to 200%. So typically, me as a person, I'm a bit outgoing, I'm very excited a lot of the time, I'm outspoken, I like making friends with everyone. But when I'm on stage, we're gonna crank that sucker all the way up. Like imagine a dial that's like, what? How high does a car speaker go?
Goes to 11.
5.
11? All right, so typically my voice level is at a 4. You hand me a mic, the speaker's gonna blow. I'm just gonna ram it up as fast as I can and as fun as I can. Because as long as you're motivating and engaging and fun, the audience is going to pay attention to you and gonna have a good time to the play. And then you play your character, not yourself. Again, as long as there's that separation between who you are as a person and the character that you're portraying, whether it's an amped up variant of you or a totally like fictitious character that you make up. That's all that you need. You have to make sure that the criticisms that come, because inherently when you perform, there will be criticisms because it's a passion, right? And it's not always going to be hitting the right audience, not always the target demographic, you can still take those criticisms and learn from it. But as long as it's not who you are as a person, you're gonna be good. Your brain's gonna say, okay, Slay Queen. Have a standing pose that helps shape your character. Sometimes we are performing, sometimes we're dancing, singing, having a good time, having a fun time. But sometimes you have to stand. And when you stand, that's also an aspect of character development and character building. Now, as I am right now, this is just a stereotypical, like very basic, competitive, public speaking pose. It's boring. I know it's boring. We all know it's boring. What am I doing? Nothing. What you would do is, if we're doing what? Maybe a pep. Can someone from the lovely audience give me a character archetype? Just like a generic personality trait.
Older sister.
Older sister.
Older sister Gary.
Hey. Kind of worked. I would have to work on it. But like if you have some dynamic posing, right? So as you see right here, I'm creating a shape with my body, making it so that it's not just boring, straightforward. I know also how to pose, since, you know, cosplayer, I like getting pictures taken of me. So I know how to make my body look better. That's kind of what you want to do. Inherently, it's going to be what's aesthetically pleasing and also makes your body and person look poppy. That wasn't eloquent, but I liked it. Okay, find a happy medium with movement, not too much, not too little. Again, when you are singing and dancing, it's a lot. It's a lot, and if you're not ready for that, whew, it's a wake-up call. I did that. It was a mistake. I debuted. I was not getting enough exercise. I was panning in between songs. It was a bad time. Audience loved it. Bad time. So, when we're moving, we have to make sure that if we're like not doing like all the high energy songs and like movement, because it can be a lot, when you're talking, be kinetic movement and engaging for the audience, because no one wants to just, you know, watch paint dry. Some people might, I wouldn't. But if you move around a bit, that's been more entertaining, and you're like, okay, I'll stay. Maybe I'll stay for like 5 more minutes, one more song, and then you keep going.
And then they sing your entire set.
Exactly. All right. So I have now gone over all of these parts, and now it comes to my favorite part. If anyone wants to try it, if you would like to volunteer, you can raise your hand. I will give you a fake idol name. It will be bird themed. So if I say, hello, your name is Grackle, it's a bird. Birds are on the mind. And I want you to show me your coolest. Someone new, give me another character archetype. What? Tsundere! Who wants to be a tsundere up here? Come on up, Grackle. Woo! Give it up for Grackle! Woo! Hard. Oh! Yeah! Give her a round of applause. Oh! She's gonna look at me? Oh my gosh, you guys Grackle look at me. I get not happy.
It's not like I was looking at you, I was looking at the door.
Slay. Thank you so much, Grackle. Woo! Give it up for Grackle! Wow. Not only was that such the coolest debut ever, but also that was a very fast graduation. All right, let's see what's happening on the next side. Okay, my favorite bit. Give me 1 minute so I can take a sip of a caffeinated beverage. It's 8 p.m. and I am 28. I should be in bed. And I'm back. Okay, so act for the back is like an acting term as well as just a typical performance term. If you haven't heard of it, don't worry, I'm gonna explain it in depth. Okay, so when we're acting for the back, that means you are going to overact at all times. When we are on stage, acting, because that's what you are. As soon as you are on stage and you are characters, you are in character and people facing, you are putting on a performance. Whether it be your persona or whether it be a character. A lot of idol groups where I am from typically do like cosplay cover projects. I think we've all seen at least one Love Live cover group or an Idol Master. You know what I'm talking about. I still love Idol Master, come on. But what they're doing is they're embodying the character. As soon as they're on stage, they're going to try to be Mari or Daya or Ruby or anyone from other things. So you have to overact and realize that when you are doing these performances, it's not just for the people in the front row. The front row can see you. They can see every inch of you. Sometimes it's too much. Second row, if you're doing normal movements, they can see you. You're looking pretty good. Row 3, you're like, what? Does she hate me? And I'd say, yeah. Then row 4 and onward, they're not going to know what you're doing. So that's why you overact. You have to over-exaggerate all of your movements. And as you see, when I'm talking, I'm going bigger, moving, using more of the space that I have to make sure that not only is it engaging, but the farther back you are, you can still see me. And you can still typically tell the expressions that we're trying to put across with both of our songs, as well as the movements. The more exaggerated facial expressions, the more it shows. Remember that a concert is for everyone, not just those in the front row. This is something that I am very passionate about. And I will tell you a story of my time in a touring band. Is there like any kind of like, what was that like flashback music? Just like, okay, when it rolled it back. Way back. Okay, so sometimes I would play and we would go out of town, me and the whole band that we are part of, and we would be opening for these relatively big bands. And what happens when you open for big bands is that people pay money. Money's nice. We all like money. But sometimes, as soon as you get paid, that gets to your head. And so you immediately forget your roots, where you came from and why you're doing what you do. So when you are performing, not me, some other people, I'm not going to drop names, that'd be rude, but sometimes those people would forget that those who spend the money on the tickets, however priced they are doing whatever they can to spend some time with artists who mean something to them, whether they are inspired by the music, whether the song came to them at just that right moment in time where they're either really down or they just needed something to hold on to. You know, regardless of whether you are working the day of the concert or the day of the con, and there is a performer that you like, you're gonna try your best to make it. You don't get off work until an hour before the performance. You still want to make it because this performer means the world to you. It is your dream to see them in person, and they are a 45-minute drive away from you. You go. There's a line. You get in. You spend whatever remaining balance you have to get to this convention and see this performer. You are in standing room in the very back. It is the world to you that you are acknowledged by this performer. And when you see on stage what it should be, especially as any performer, you have to make sure that the heart and the soul and the passion for this music is reaching those in the back, not just those in the front. Yeah. That's my little soapbox. Now we'll be more funny. Eye contact should roam, but make a pause with each attendee as an idol. And as an idol fan, you want to be acknowledged by your idol. You want to be acknowledged by your Oshi because you love him so much. You love them so, so much. You would give up a lot of money. And I've given up a lot of money. I've been there. So, if your idol looks at you, you're like, oh, you noticed me. Oh, that was worth it. I will drop $500 in a heartbeat again. Let's go. And so you do. So that's why, if you feel like you are acknowledged by that idol, yeah, it's a bit of a marketing ploy. I know what it is. It's a bit manipulative. But we still really like it. You like it? Yeah, you like it? You like it? You still drop that money, right? Yeah, we know what it is. We know what happens. It's all play, but I like it. All right. And then my personal mottos: embrace the cringe, commit to the bit. Embrace the cringe and commit to the bit. Idols are campy. I don't know if you know camp. I love camp. Camp is over the top. Camp is a bit much. Idols are a bit much. And that's okay. I love it. Oh, I love it. And if it's not over the top, don't want it. You might think that being over the top is a bit cringy, but inherently, that's a very Western mindset. So what you have to do is you have to embrace what it is. Just go for it, baby. Are you gonna embrace the cringe?
Yep.
Are you gonna embrace it? Commit to the bit?
What do you think?
Oh, I knew it. What about you guys? Yeah? What about you?
I am cringe.
I see that. What about you?
Woo!
Woo!
Get it. But I am free.
Cringe but free. Okay, and the last but not least, projecting your voice. Does anyone here know what it is to project your voice? Hey, no, yes.
Technically, it's happening in the other room. We can hear it.
Also, sound system. Oh, we love AV. We love the people in the back. Shout out to Julie.
Heyo.
All right. So, projecting your voice. This is something that I learned when I was doing not only vocal exercises, but also I was in marching band. It was a time. And what I learned in marching band was how to project my voice. Surprisingly enough, we're doing a lot of vocal exercises for instrumentalists. So what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to show you guys how to project your voice. My voice is a bit weird. Sorry about that. So what I'm going to do real quick is a breathing exercise, so that then you guys know the difference between normal breathing and the type of breathing that you need to do a projecting your voice. And I'm also going to show you what voice is normally like versus projection without a microphone. Can anyone hear me?
Yep.
You can hear me. Okay. I'm not projecting. Okay. Can you guys hear me? It's a bit, sorry. Again, had too much fun last night. This is how the voice is when it's projecting. It's not yelling. It's a different skill set. So what I'm going to have everyone do, and I'm going to teach you like, my band directors taught me, not something I thought I would be doing out of in high school. Okay, so I want everyone to take your preferred hand. Don't worry, it's not going to go anywhere weird. And we're all going to put our hand on our stomach. Wow. And I'm going to have you guys sit up tall, or if you want to, sit up straight. All right, great posture, you guys. Good job. Okay, I want you to breathe normally through your nose. Breathe in, and then breathe out. Okay, was there a lot of movement with your stomach? Kinda? Yes? Okay, we got some all around feelings. Okay. So, that is how we typically are feeling when we are not projecting our voice. When you project your voice and you're breathing in, you're going to be using your diaphragm, which is more like where your rib cage is and stuff. So that's why I want you guys to be holding your stomach, so that then you can more feel your body. It's a lot about listening to your body with this. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to breathe in through your mouth. Almost feel like you are gulping in air or sipping through a straw. And try and fill up your lungs as much as you can. Ready? Do you guys want me to do the very teacher-child thing of breathing? Say, okay, on the count of 3. You want that? I'll do it. All right, I've been working with children for a decade. This is like my bread and butter. Okay, you guys ready? Okay, on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Everyone breathe in. And then breathe out. Wow, it was almost like you sucked in a whole bit of air. Okay, you did it. Good job. So, was there a difference? You felt a difference. When you are using your diaphragm, you're taking in all that air and you're able to push it out while you are speaking. You know, we need to breathe to speak. That's kind of how it works. But as you're taking in that air, you're able to get more and propel it out. And you're not going to be harming your throat as much. It's not yelling, projection. It's a bit of a difference. Guys, like, does it make sense? Yeah? Okay, as long as it makes sense for you guys, that's all that matters. I am here for you, my little baby birds. All right, Julie, let's see that next side. Fan service. We love it. No, not like that. Not like that. This is an all ages panel. This is a family-friendly thing. Yeah, you can take a picture, it's funny. I did a great job on that. Does not mean sexy. And I'm gonna call out all those 16-year-olds that are doing things that they should not be doing. Wait till you're 20. Wait till you can drink at least. Please, little babies. Okay, now that we got that out of the way, even though it's 8 p.m., just family friendly here, baby. Okay, create interactions with the audience that is age appropriate for you in the crowd. Okay, so when we are interacting with the audience, that is a form of fan service. It is the interaction that sells idols. At least for me. I love the way they interact with the crowd, and that is also something that you see in a lot of performances just in general. You see that in live concerts, with both idols, Western performers all over the world. We like it. You like it. I like it. We all like it. Make sure that it is appropriate for the crowd that you are going for. Hello, new people. Take a seat. And when I say that, I mean, you're going to be doing spicy stuff. Make sure it's all adults in there, babes. And that they know what they're getting in for. If you are getting, like, okay, we're not going to be doing real, that'd be crazy. But, thank you. But, if you see an audience, and sometimes a lot of the changes that you have to make are on the fly, because you don't know who's going to be there until the day of. I've done performances where day of, I see there are 4-year-olds, and I'm like, oh, man, I gotta change out like 5 socks. Because they might not know, but I know what the choreography is, and that is not 4-year-old friendly. Let's throw on Baby Shark. Yes, I am funny, thank you. What does this look like? What does this look like? That means waving to the crowd. Hi. Hello, all of you. I love you so much. You're great. I know. I am fantastic. Wow. You guys are so great. Voice crack. Pose for pictures. If you see someone taking out a photo, babes, my sweet little fledgling babies, you best pose for that photo. You want that photo? I want that photo. Pose for it. Be cute. Be good. Just work it. Just be fun and make sure that the audience is, if you see they are laughing at something, do it again. They're gonna love it. They're gonna love it again. They're gonna be like, oh well, they flossed. Like the dance move. That'd be kind of weird if I just brought out some dental floss and flossed my teeth. But they're like, yeah, we'll floss. And they're like, wow, pretend to go. No, yeah! And you're like, you guys want to see it again? Yeah, and then we're gonna floss. Floss. Yeah, like the dance. Yes! I don't know how to floss, I'm 28. Okay. You get it. It's a very simple concept, but it's integral to this form of performance. And then have a point where you can introduce yourself. For the Western folk who don't know idols. Because ultimately, the point of idols and idol fans is to have that connection, have that way of connecting, be like, who am I supporting? What color is the pen light supposed to be? I don't know colors. What is that? What's your name? Is there something that we should do? And so that's when you as the performer take center stage and say, hello all you lovely people. welcome to my live. Thank you so much for coming. And then you guys are all like, woo! Yeah, just like that. Just like, are you guys ready for some pen lights? And this is where you say yes. Come on, you guys have seen our live performances. I shouldn't be telling you what to do here. You say, okay, if you guys want to do my pen light color, I want to see all you guys with pen lights. Put them on the color blue. What color, everyone? Blue. Okay, you're getting it. Good. You know what idols are. All right, it's just like that. There you go. Woo! Blue pen light. Okay, see? It's pretty simple. It's almost like you are talking to children. We are like children. We get excited and our brains are like, wow, that's amazing. I'll do it again. Okay, there's also call and response. That is a pivotal point. Every idol has a singular call and response. I have my own. Do you guys want to hear it?
Yes.
Yeah, I knew you wanted to. Okay, so since my name is Magpie, and magpies are birds that like shiny things, I also like shiny things. It's something that, if you are from Texas, you would know, but don't worry, because I'm going to tell you, all the people that like me, they are Diamond Nation. So today, as of today, you guys are all my Diamond Nation. You want to know what diamonds do? They sparkle. So here's how my call and response works. I look out and say, is that something shiny? And then all you guys go sparkle, sparkle. Yes, I am going to ask you to do jazz hands in the air because I think that's hilarious. And then I say something like, wow! Such shiny dreams! Yeah, it's a bit much. And I like it. You guys want to do it? Yeah, I knew you want to do it. All right. Is that something shiny?
Sparkle.
Wow! Shiny dreams! Wow, that was a lot. My throat hurts even more now. Ugh. That was really fun, though. I liked it. Good job, you guys. You did it. All right, so call and response, it's fun. It's a way to bond between the performer and the audience. You get to have that back and forth dialogue, even though it's a bit manufactured. It's fun. I like chanting. Do you guys like chanting? Yeah, we just like saying stuff. Then there's also the most famous Oda fan chants. They're big in J-pop, they're also big in K-pop. For certain songs, there'll be things that either you use a light stick and go, ooh, hi, hi. Or, for K-pop, sometimes it could be something you say. I couldn't tell you a good example right now. But, that's what you do. And then you prompt the crowd to use pen lights, you go, you're dancing, and then a song break, you go, hi, hi. You don't have a pen light. Someone, hi, hi. She gets it. Come on, you guys, expecting more of you. Oh, no, oh, no. Oh.
I have like 12 of them.
Queen energy. Okay, so, since you guys, well, maybe you are an idol, maybe you want to learn more. Either way, the fan service bit where I will model and then someone's gonna do it, I made you your own very special fan chant for the new idol pigeon. Yeah, sorry, I just went with trash birds. I like trash birds, I think they're funny. So, here's what the call and response is that I'm gonna teach you guys, and then one of you lovely people, not you already volunteered, and I appreciate you, will do. So, here's how the fan chant's gonna work. The idol will say moe moe, crowd will say cute. Yeah, okay, it's not original, but it's good. And then the idol again says moe moe, crowd says cute cute. And here's the best part. Idol says moe, crowd says cute cute, and the idol blows kisses to everyone, and everyone gets a kiss, and oh, wow, that's the best thing ever. Okay, do you guys want to try it? And then I'm going to have someone volunteer, or voluntold, if you want to. Okay, so you ready? Moe moe. Cute. Moe. Cute. Cute. Moe. Cute. Cute. Wow. All right, who wants to volunteer? Who's gonna debut and graduate as Pigeon?
I'll be a pigeon.
Oh, come on, put Pigeon! Everyone give a round of applause for Pigeon!
Woo!
All right, you remember it? All right, go for it.
Right after me. Ready? Moe, moe,
Kyun!
moe,
Kyun, Kyun!
moe.
Kyun, Kyun!
Thanks.
Woo! Yay!
See, it's fun. We like to chant things. We like to, not think too much. And have a good time. And that, my friends, let's do that next one.
Yeah.
Is how to idol. How to be a performer and how to do public speaking. This is the time. I think if we have time.
We're good. You have half an
We'll
hour.
have a watch.
20 minutes, babe.
I got 20 minutes, babes! Oh, by the way, for all the people that are new here, because there were some people who came on in, you are all my baby birds. Hi, I'm your mother.